The annual fund campaign it's a telephone fundraising campaign. It's an annual one and it's quite a new thing to Queen Mary. I think it started last year. And current undergraduates and postgraduates spoke to consenting alumni on the phone, updated them with what's going on at Queen Mary at the moment, and then asked if they would like to donate to the Alumni Fund. And the Alumni Fund contributes to scholarships, hardship funds, and also just enhancing the student experience through funds for societies, but also the Arts to Artwork Fund, so it's like a whole variety of things. Everyone was always really happy to give you advice and tell you about their experience of how they got to where they are, and I think that was quite a unique opportunity to be able to speak to people from working banking, accounting, local government, teaching, mechanical engineering, just a range of jobs, and ask them how they got there, where do they think they want to work in the future. I found that really interesting and helpful in considering what I want to do in the future as well. As soon as you're speaking to somebody, you have to straight away appreciate where they're coming from, not just literally where they are in the UK or abroad, but you know what their view of Queen Mary, their experience of Queen Mary, and their openness to the fund, and then empathise with them and try and make a connection. So having a global perspective and being appreciative of that was really important. The fact that I was dealing with people who were usually older than me because they've already graduated, and then professionals because most of them were working, but then also communicating on the level that they're just people as well, and just varying it depending on what you were talking about. So I definitely, things like preparing and making sure I had relevant information beforehand, but then also just being conversational, but then also being professional because I'm reflecting the university. Again, you have to be resilient because I really enjoyed it, but obviously there are times in any job when you get a bit tired and you don't have the motivation to speak to people, but you just have to be resilient, upbeat and professional in that, and so I definitely think, developing resilience and also the way I had to interact, that's another attribute that I developed.